This video is for those of you that's looking to get your real estate license in the fastest way possible. This is not for those that's looking to get it in the easy way, because if you're looking to get your real estate license in the fastest way possible, you will have to put more time and effort into it, which means it will actually be a little harder than getting it in a longer term basis. So if you're looking to get it easily, this is not the video. I will make a separate video pertaining to that. But if you're looking to get it fast in less than 30 days like I did, this is the video for you. Watch along. First, I'm going to quickly go over the requirements of receiving your New York State real estate license, and then I'm going to get a little in-depth on how you can meet each requirement quickly in order to achieve your license in less than 30 days. Number one, you have to be 18 years old in order to receive your real estate license. Number two, you have to pass a 77-hour approved New York State course in its final exam. Number three, you have to then pass the New York State real estate exam. And lastly, you have to find a broker to partner with in order to activate your New York State license. So the first requirement is pretty self-explanatory. You have to be 18 years old in order to get your license. So for those of you who are younger, maybe 17 or 16, and maybe want to start from now, you can start and you can study and you can go through the courses and stuff to be ahead of the game, but you have to be 18 years of age in order to take the New York State real estate exam. Number two, so finding a 77-hour New York State approved course. There are several options you could choose from. You can research it, Google it online, send me a message and I'll send you the one that I used. Once you find a course, some are offered in person and some are offered online. For the sake of this video, when we're trying to get it the fastest way possible, I highly recommend that you do online courses. Find an online course that is self-paced, where you're able to actually go through the course itself on your own schedule, meaning that you can do it as fast as possible, and that's our goal here, or as slow as possible. But online courses will be number one in obtaining your New York State real estate license in the fastest way possible. Now, it being approved is very, very important. There's many online classes or other classes that may be offered that is not approved by New York State, and they will not count it towards what is needed. So you have to make sure that it's a New York State approved course, and it should say that. And like I said, if you're interested in knowing the one I use, you can send me a message and I'll let you know. So once you find that 77-hour course, you will need to complete it as fast as possible. Meaning you will have to take as much time out your day to go through each section and go through the course so you can get through that 77-hour course in maybe 77 hours. I did mine in less than a week. I actually just went through it. So this is another important part as well. If you're not the type that can skim through stuff and catch up later, you shouldn't really try to get your license as fast as possible. Take your time with it, and that's okay as well. And I'll make another video pertaining to that, just taking your time with the license and getting the license. But for those that's able to maybe skim through it and then catch up at the end, you can do that. And what I did is pretty much went through the courses. I've read it, skimmed through it, but I didn't read it as depth as I maybe should have. But each chapter has a test or a quiz at the end that you're able to take and retake, and it actually tells you the right answers after you take the test. So I use the quizzes more so as my practice. I went through the course as fast as possible, and when I got to the quiz, I would try to guess the answers of the questions and then see what I got right, see what I got wrong, and they told you the answer at the end and why it was right or wrong. So that helped me to actually gain the knowledge that I needed throughout the course while moving in a fast pace. So after you breeze through the course as fast as possible, because remember, our goal is to get it in less than 30 days. We breeze through the course, you have to pass the final exam of that course. So the final exam will be proctored, meaning that you will have to go in person to take the final exam, and someone will be there to watch and make sure things is handled the way it's supposed to. So you have to set a date for that final exam, which is usually in a library, or I took mine in a library, or different places. They'll list a places in your area that you can go to take the exam. And you want to schedule that as fast as possible as well. And once you go in to take that exam, they'll pretty much tell you right on the spot if you passed or failed that final exam. Now remember, this is not the state exam that we're going to talk about next. This is the final exam that's required for the course. So you're taking a course, and then you're taking the final exam to pass that course, and then they give you a certificate at the end. So once you breeze by the course and then you take the final exam, now it's time for you to take the state exam. But like I said, you will not be able to sit for the state exam unless you have completed the course and the final exam of that course and have your certificate of completion on hand. So now we're on to take the state exam. So with the state exam, I think they have the monthly or they have different dates and stuff, but they fill up quick. So you want to schedule it, like since your goal is to get in less than 30 days, you want to schedule it, say, the next few weeks, schedule it ahead a time so you can have it in place for less than 30 days. You don't want to wait till 30 days till you finish everything, and then you might not be able to get a spot until, let's say, 30 more days, and then your goal has failed. So right when you're looking for your courses, you're getting everything else, you want to actually schedule your state exam as well. And the good thing about it is, for some reason, if you don't go through the course as fast as possible and you don't pass the final exam and you need more time, you can reschedule that state exam. You just want to get it on the board on your schedule just to have that date on hand. The state exam is held in Lower Manhattan. It's pretty old school. They have a Scantron that you fill out from top to bottom. It's about 50 questions, multiple choice, I believe. And you will not know the score on hand that day. It takes a few weeks for you to actually get scored for that test, but you'll get a pass or fail on a website that you'll be able to check. So lastly, which is very important as well, highly important, because you cannot activate your license without this part, is a broker. You will need a broker. You cannot be a real estate agent or act like one without a broker being involved. So there's so many brokers in New York City. You want to start your research early. Since we're looking to start things in less than 30 days in this video, at the beginning when you're searching for your real estate classes and everything like that, you want to be looking for your broker as well. I'll be happy to share my broker with you. I'll be happy to share the details if you want to come join my team, but you definitely want to research beforehand and see what broker fits your needs. There's a lot of things to research about a broker. I'll make a separate video about that as well. But you have to have a broker on hand in order to activate your license. So once you pass the final exam, they will not send you your license. They will send it to the broker that you are affiliated with. So you must have a broker. That broker will send in your application for you to activate your license, and they will send your license to that broker. And now you are a licensed New York State real estate agent. And that is how you get your real estate license from New York State in less than 30 days. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm here to answer anything you may have. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you later.